The story begins now. What is poppin', people? How are you doing today? Today it's finally very nice out. Finally. So I'm gonna go on a bit of a walk. I'll bring you with me and let's just go. Now the story this dream that I had, I still cannot get out of my mind. And it was yesterday. It was not last night, but the night before. I still cannot get out of my mind. Before I tell you this story, I just went to Dunkin', because I didn't need anything this morning. But I would rather explain this somewhere else, not here outside. Before I tell you the story, let me just take a real short pit stop, okay? Hello, how are you? I gotta pick up shit. Thank you very much. Now, I've got this weird story. This is like, this dream that I had is the weirdest thing. I know I have I've never had normal dreams. I've never had normal dreams. But this one really sticked out. This was about, I would say, 2, maybe 3 nights ago, that I had this dream and it made no sense at all, but it was enough for me to be thinking about it for like the past couple days. I'm gonna tell you the story and then I'm gonna show you the reason why I had this dream, okay? From what I looked up. I mean, I'm literally just Googling this. It's literally right on here. I'm just Googling it and this is what it's saying, which actually seems pretty accurate. So I'm gonna tell you this story. This is, how should I say this? I'm not gonna say their name. I'm not gonna say any of the information. But so this is what happened. Is my hair all messed up? My hair looks like a mess. This goes back to, I could be wrong, but I think this was like in 5th grade when I was in elementary school. So like anybody who watches this, you know me, that I had a brain tumor when I was 9. So this, 9 years old, I was in 4th grade, all right? Time goes by, it's 5th grade, I'm back in, I'm kind of like back to normal and everything. But we're going through 5th grade, and there was this girl who I had a crush on. Somehow, I don't even remember because this is hard to remember just because of how long ago this was. But I had a crush on this girl, which still, she's cute as heck, and I wish that I still talk to her. But she somehow found out, and I was pressured from friends to pretend like fake dating. So she said yes, and it turned out like normal, like any little elementary kid crush. And now that I think about it, let's see. So this one thing that I remember, like there's so much of it that I don't remember at all, but this one tiny little time that really stuck out to me. We were on the bus, and I don't know, I think this was going home. It was going home, and we're sitting together on the bus, and I remember she had a bracelet, and at the time, so this bracelet, it was called, what was the actual brand called? I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was Juicy Couture, alright? So now, back in, what, it was 2006, 2007, something like that, they had this bracelet of where you could put multiple accessories on it, I guess you would say. And so I wanted to be a gentleman as a 9-10-year-old, and I decided, because I think maybe it was like her birthday or something like that, I decided to go to the mall. Now, I'm with my mom and I'm asking her all these questions like, what would be good to get her? I'm so nervous, what should I do? I decided that I was gonna get her, so with this bracelet, you can add accessories to it. It's like, it's one bracelet and then you can add all these accessories to it. So, I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty accurate on this. I remember exactly what it was. And it was this little Yorkie dog accessory. Okay, so let me just show you. There it is. Now you can see it. All right, so that was what I got her. All right. So now back then in 2006, 2007, this thing was expensive as heck. So I get this. My mom was like, all right, look, we'll just do this. It's totally fine. And so I go back. It was the next day in school, and we're on the bus again. The day was over. We're on the bus again, and I literally, as if you're like marrying somebody, you had to open up the thing, and it was sitting inside there, that like little dog accessory. And she loved it. I'm pretty sure that she liked it. And she goes home, and I remember it had to have been either the next day or the next week. She comes back and she's like, look, I can't take this. My parents are not allowing this. And that's all I remember. So that was it. Like, that was the biggest part that I remember about her. It was so weird, all right? So now, we're going to today. Just a couple days ago, I had a dream that I was on a plane, all right? I'm on a plane, and it was like, I don't even know how many people, at least 50 people, just random people who I graduated with in school. It was the oddest thing. And so I'm walking through the aisle, and I see my friends, and then I see her on the side, and we locked eyes, and we were like staring at each other for a good 2 to 3 minutes. It's like in a movie of where you're just like seeing that person, and it's like you haven't seen them for years and years and years, and it's like everything is going through your mind all over again. And it was so odd. I woke up immediately after it. I woke right up, and it didn't make any sense to me. I didn't understand what that was. So now, I'm looking this up, all right? I've had really weird dreams, but this one was especially odd. So now I look up on my computer, and I type in here, I'm typing in, why are people you know in your dreams? And so it says that, let's see here. All right, when you dream about a person, we can be made use of several theories of interpretation. And now it says, if it's someone you know, the most probable and common theory that you have, you've been thinking about this person way too much. Okay, now, I'm friends with this person on Instagram, and it's rare that I see their picture on there. It's not like there's somebody who constantly posts every single day. It's not that type of person. It's like a normal person who does it like maybe like once every few weeks, something like that. Now, I wake up the other day after that dream, and what do you know? I scroll through Instagram, and I see that person again. And it blew my mind. I didn't understand it. I didn't get it. So then these memories start coming up again, and I literally just looked up on Google on why you have these dreams about a specific person. And it says that I've been thinking about them too much. I haven't. I mean, I can understand. I literally just saw their picture on Instagram, so maybe something came back up, you know? Maybe some thoughts were I was thinking of. But it was just very, very odd. And I don't even know what to say at this point. It was just the oddest dream that I've had in such a long time. And I wanted to share it with you guys. So, it's weird. I don't know how to even finish this off because it was just like something that I felt like telling you guys. It was just so weird. So I'm gonna finish it right here because it's current day and I hate current day. I hate current day. So I will talk to you tomorrow, which is today. I'm gonna bring you with me because I'm trying to, I've tried this before, and it completely failed. But now that I have the information that I know will work for whatever it is that I'm going to do that I will tell you tomorrow, all right? I'm gonna go get all this stuff that I need, and then we'll see if this works. It might not. It's a 50-50 chance here, okay? So, I will talk to you people tomorrow, which is today. And I hope that you had a great day, a great night, great lunch, great time at like 12:02 in the morning, whatever time it is, all right? I hope you had a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Peace. Whoosh.